Hello, hello, hello. It is me, Janice, and you know my mission is to change the way that we work. Today, I want to come before you all to share some information on some of the exclusive companies that we have to offer to all of our agents within the Arise platform or individuals who are looking to work from home and are looking at Arise as the platform that they want to work with. I tell you, you really cannot make a better choice aligning yourself with Arise Virtual Solutions. Arise Virtual Solutions, for those of you that do not know or need some additional information, it is the premier, I should say, not primary, premier work from home platform in the nation. It is an outsourcing platform, and what individual business owners do is they align themselves with Diamond House for the outsourcing benefits. They're able to train their agents utilizing the Arise platform. They're able to have 24-hour tech support available to all of those that's on the platform. All of their timekeeping endeavors are on the platform. Everything is inclusive on the Arise platform. The technology is second to none. Their virtual platform that allows you to actually speak with your customers virtually is second to none. We have more and more Fortune 500 companies that are utilizing the Arise platform for their work from home needs. So it's really, it's already a proven company. They're not on trial. Arise has been in business for well over 14 years now, and they're just going strong. They're going strong. Many advancements and enhancements have been made to the platform to make it that much more beneficial for all of those that's utilizing it and those that's coming into it as well. So you really cannot go wrong by aligning yourself with Arise Virtual Solutions. Now, for those of you that will be interested, there are only two ways that you can align yourself with this company. One is through an existing partner with Arise. We call them independent business owners. So you can align yourself, you can come in, you can have access to our very exclusive list of Fortune 500 companies, and you can begin working from home. But you can only do that one of two ways. An existing independent business owner, you will actually come in and work under their company, and that will be your bridge to Arise and all the benefits that's associated with it. The other way that you would be able to come in the Arise environment is as an independent business owner. So if you had your own business, LLC, then you can partner up with Arise and work as a business owner. So those are the two options that's available, and you can utilize either one and start taking advantage of the benefits being in association with us. Now, what I want to talk to you about today, believe it or not, that wasn't it, but hey, I just go with the flow. I'm not scripted at all. I go with the flow. But I did want to talk with individuals who are looking at this platform regarding a limited time offer. We have a very limited time offer with one of our tax companies. One of our tax companies. It's a great opportunity because tax season is right around the corner, and we're gearing up for that season, and allowing individuals to be in position to handle the volume that's going to be coming through. And so I want to give you an opportunity. If you have not positioned yourself, if you're not in position yet, you definitely want to begin by creating a profile. on the Arise website. That's arise.com. And you want to create your profile and go through your admissions process so that you can take advantage of this limited time offer. The certification for this particular company is at an all-time low. And so you certainly, again, want to get in position, get locked in. Classes actually begin the latter part of November, so there's still time, but keep in mind all of our clients are time sensitive in that we have individuals across the nation that are classing up, that are aligning themselves with the various Fortune 500 companies that we work with. So timing is always, paramount. And I encourage you to move fast if that is something you want to do. Of course, Diamond House Virtual Services, we are currently accepting agents, and we'll be more than happy to work with you. As I always say in multiple videos, do your homework. Talk with the prospective company. If you choose to go that route, talk with the prospective company that you want to align yourself with, because primarily that company is going to be responsible for paying you. Now, keep in mind the company that you work for, they're actually paying you, but it goes through the channel of your independent business owner. So you want to know things like, what are their administrative fees? What is the pay policy? Do they pay direct deposit? Do they pay by check? Do they pay once a week? Do they pay once a month? Different things like that. You want to definitely know. You also want to know what the release policy is, because when you align yourself with a company, with an existing partner, with an existing company, each business owner has their own policies and procedures, and you want to know what that is so that you can be assured that it's a good fit, because it's not always a good fit. And it doesn't mean that the company is bad in any sense. It just means that the policy and procedures for that particular company does not suit you well, and that's perfectly okay. The goal is that you find the fit that's perfect for you. And I mentioned the release because you may have a business owner that requires their agent to serve under them for 3 months or for 6 months or for a year. There may be penalties associated with being released outside of the prescribed time frame. So you need to know all of those things, which is very important when you're making that decision. So I want to just, be very transparent and in saying that, because oftentimes that's not information that's given to you up front. And at the end of the day, nobody really wants to waste their time. As an IBO, I can speak for me personally. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want you to waste your time if it's not a good fit. You need to know that before you move forward. And those are the two areas that I would say that would be on my top 2 list if there was one. It's the top 2. That's important. That's important because you don't want to feel restricted. And if it's not a good fit, it's just not a good fit. Just move on. Now, as far as Diamond House go, Diamond House do not have a policy per se. As far as being released, if I have an agent that wants to work through our company, that's perfectly okay. And if for one reason or another they want to be released, I don't have a problem doing that. However, I do encourage the individual to at least stay until the end of your SOW period, which is on a quarterly basis. And the reason for that is because if you disrupt your status by being released during the SOW period, now you run the risk, a very high risk of being of losing the company that you're working for. Because the client, if you work for ABC company, the relationship is between you and that company, provided that you are with a independent business. If you disrupt that relationship, now the company doesn't know what to do with you. And so what they do is they terminate you. You do not want a termination on your record, because a termination will prevent you from moving forward servicing another client. Oftentimes, many of the clients that we have, that is one of their disqualifying factors. If you have been terminated within a certain time frame, then you're not qualified, eligible to work for that company. And so those types of things are very, very high when you disrupt your status in the middle of a SOW period. It's always best to wait until the end of your SOW period. And as the IBO, I won't renew it. If they offer you a SOW, I won't renew it, and you'll just kind of fade out. But the benefit is that your status is not disrupted and you do not have a termination on your record. So if you wanted to move on, say with another business, you want to pick up working for the company you're currently working for, things like that, you can do that without disruption. That is the only reason why I would suggest an individual not be released in the middle of an SOW period. Now, with that being said, I will always explain that as I'm explaining it now. And if the individual insists, then I will oblige, as long as they realize what the probabilities are. So in that sense, I don't have a policy that binds an agent to me for any length of time. I do not. My goal is that you are successful, and I do know that partnerships are very, very key in that process. And the last thing that I would do is impede upon that. And if it's not a good fit, then it's not a good fit. Now, there have been times where I had to release an individual. I took it upon myself because it wasn't a good fit, and it was no longer a mutually beneficial relationship. And of course, explaining that to the individual and in my intentions, of course, I still waited until the end of the SOW period, because my goal is always to keep you in a position where you can be successful. So it's not always from the agent, on the agent's part. As a business owner, you can certainly make that determination as well. So that's all I want to talk to you about today. So I gave you a little information on the time, limited time offer that we have as it relates to tax season. So if you want to assist individuals with their taxes and that kind of thing, then you definitely want to position yourself. You want to get through your profile and all of that. And if you're interested in working with Diamond House Virtual Services, then you want to go to diamondhousevirtualservices.com. Go to diamondhousevirtualservices.com. On the website, there's a contact form there. You want to fill out that contact form, and when you do that, you'll go into my automated system and we'll get that ball rolling. But first, you have to go to arise.com to create your profile. And then, of course, now you know about the SOW and how all that works and being released and different questions that you need to ask to ensure that you are partnering with a company that is in alignment with your goals as well. So hopefully that information has been beneficial for you. If so, thumbs up is always appreciated. But more so than anything, subscribe to the channel, because here is where I will communicate with you and provide you with updates and different information as it relates to working from home, different incentives that you can certainly be a part of when you align yourself with Diamond House Virtual Services and Arise Virtual Solutions. So subscribe to the channel so that you can stay in the loop. Until the next time, as always, be great at everything that you do. Have a great one. Bye-bye.